We're working a lot on our passing game, but also like our linemen. We got a lot of new guys on the line, small guys. We got a couple guys that have like had varsity experience, but some guys that haven't had much experience on the line.
As a leader, how much do you make sure that everybody's keeping up to speed on what we should be doing?
I'm trying to keep everybody. Just working hard out here with everybody, and just working hard and being that leader to show other kids that they need to work hard too.
You guys won 9 games the last couple of years. There's kind of a legacy of success here. How do you kind of impart that on the younger kids that maybe haven't been on a varsity roster?
It's cool, and we just by winning games, it's just I don't know, it's just more fun. It makes football more fun. But last season it doesn't. It's a new season, so we just gotta get everybody ready for this season now.
You guys last year were kind of thunder and lightning. Drew Schultz was thunder. You're kind of more lightning. What do you envision of this season kind of being for you?
Well, as of now, we might be passing more. So I guess, I don't know, just getting the ball in the open field and scoring touchdowns. I don't know. I'm excited still for the season. We still got Jalen. He's got power.
Okay. It's maybe not running the ball, but catching the ball. How versatile are you? Do you think you can get out of the backfield, maybe line up in different spots?
Yeah. I go out as receiver quite a bit too now. So I can catch the ball, sort of. I can catch the ball. We got a lot of good receivers and 18 seniors, so we might have a full varsity senior lineup. So that'll be cool.
Right now, we're just prioritizing playing as a team. We got everybody. We have a bunch of young kids, so we're trying to get everybody to play together so that maybe we can put stuff together and have a successful year.
You guys have had a lot of success the last couple of years, maybe not the ultimate success. How hungry is this team to kind of get over that hump?
We're really hungry. We want to continue succeeding like we have in the past years. And, we have experience to show the younger kids that are coming up what it looks like to be on a successful team, to show them how to work hard every day.
How do you impart success? Because obviously it's not necessarily like a tangible thing. How do you impart that this is what it takes to do that?
You just got to show them every day in practice what you have to do. You have to work hard. You have to run the right plays, listen to coaches every day, stuff like that.
We know the offense isn't just Logan Macklin. So what do you guys envision out of the offense? Obviously it's going to be a little bit different last year than maybe a smash mouth team.
Mm-hmm. This year we envision, like Logan said, passing the ball more, but still running the ball just like we always have. Me and Colton Yergler are going to have to come up big this year for Logan just so that he's not the only one getting the touches so the teams don't key on him all the time. But if we succeed, then he'll do even better than what he has before.
How exciting is it for a running back like yourself, a running back like Logan, to get out in space with some people?
It's awesome because once you're out there, there's a bunch of things you can do with it. If you see a guy, you could run him over, you could juke him out. There's a bunch of different things you can do.
What's your go-to?
Probably running into him.
There's a lot to work on, really. Really, it's repetition and recognition. Really, those two things we really tried to build these first 2 weeks. We got the scrimmage on Friday, so we have to be able to get new guys coming in to recognize what the plays are, know how to block, know where to go. Fortunately for us, our backs are pretty experience from last year. There's not much they don't know, but we got a lot of inexperience on the line. We lost a good line from last year's team, so we're really trying to get them to understand the blocking schemes offensively. And then defensively, we got to think about how we tackle, how we shoot gaps, what our coverage is. So there's just a lot of repetition, and trying to recognize different calls that we're trying to make, and then we're trying to, prepare for the first ball game. So there's just a lot to do over these 2 weeks, but it's football. We're ready to go. We're excited to get things going, and we hope that we can get moving here before long.
You've had 9 wins the last couple of years, and obviously you're replacing a lot of guys. How much do you have to carry over a legacy of success here?
It's difficult. It is. These guys want to win. They've been part of a winning program the last few years, and they want to continue that. So that's added pressure, and they have to be able to work through that pressure, as we as coaches have to work through that. But we really try not to think about that. Every year is different. Every year is new. We're in a small school, so we don't have the same type of kids year in and year out. We have to switch things up. We have to move people around. So it's just a total new season. You try not to think about those type of things, but it does help in that it brings the experience that our kids need to be able to win. And that's what we hope they will be able to do.
Last year, you guys had kind of thunder and lightning. Now, thunder, Drew Schultz is kind of gone. Macklin's still here. What kind of back can Macklin be as more of a feature guy?
Well, he is definitely that lightning, and I think he's someone that we have to be able to use to strike fast, as lightning does. But it's going to be a little bit different for us. We don't have that big back to go to when we need to, and we're going to have to really use our other backs well. We're going to have to switch things around. Logan can't stay in the same spot. We're going to have to move him around. Colton Yergler has to step up and do some things. Jalen Hammond has to fill in that fullback spot, and Parker Bates got to be even better than what he was last year. I mean, we need a lot from him. We need a lot of leadership. We're going to have to throw the ball more than what we did in the past. We've been really, a power team, but we're going to have to air it out a lot more than what we have to be successful, and also find ways to be creative with Logan, because everybody's coming in to stop him. He's number one target, and they're going to do everything they can to do so. So we got to be creative and smart about how we do things.
Logan's obviously not the tallest guy. Does he have kind of a chip on his shoulder being a little guy back there?
I don't know. He's really quite a humble kid, so I don't know if he has a chip, but he just likes to play hard. I don't know if you want to call that a chip or not, but he does like to play hard. He's a hard-nosed kid. He's a kid that's a great team player, very coachable, and a good leader, and that's what we really need to continue to see out of him this year.